Yo, what up guys, Beside here. This is going to be a short video to go over this new legendary champion that is going to drop as part of that new PvP mode that is coming in Raid. I want to go over our skills and abilities and all that. It's dropped in the content creator chat. And then I'll switch over to my game and even look at what events are coming up, what I'm doing right now in the game, because it doesn't seem like a lot going on, right? You might be wrong about that. But let me head over to my events. I did say I will go for these dungeon divers because of the prism crystals. I'm still slacking behind, farming the fire knight, trying to get these 2,600 points. I'll eventually get it, but there's just a few hours to go because I chase after this prism quad to get more prism crystals. So that's the first information. Get over there, do your dungeon divers because it's ending in 17 hours. Make sure you farm, get your fusion warm-up event by leveling artifacts to level 12 or 2 artifacts to level 8 and get this one done daily, so you don't miss out on this ancient shard saving at the end right here. And then for the tournament tabs, it seems like there is a new dragon tournament, unexpected, just popped out of nowhere. We're all okay farming the fire knight. We're trying to use the fire knight to complete dungeon divers, but I'm done. I'm not pushing the fire knight anymore because it doesn't have valuable resources, except you're going for those regen, 3x boosted chance of getting regen from the fire knight that is happening right now. That might be a reason, but I'm done with the fire knight. I'm no longer pushing it more than this level where it is right now. Where am I lagging? So if I come back to the tournaments page right here, this is the one that caught my eye this morning. This dragon tournament says use only epics to fight this dragon, whether you can beat it at stage 20, 24, 25, or even hard mode. You'll be able to get some amazing resources, including prism crystals. Yes, that's why it's so special here. It seems like most people will be able to do the dragon with epics only at level 20. It should be the standard especially if you're end game already. But for we end game players who already beat the dragon at hard mode 10, we were trying to see if we can do the same thing with a hard mode team. And I don't think I've already put out a video showing an epic only team for the dragon at a high level, not just level 20. 20 anybody can do it, but an epic only team that can beat 25 at least is where you should try to beat to get this content done. Fine, if you're not yet at 25, you can simply put an epic only team that can beat 20 and get your prism crystals. 40 is not enough to do to someone one prism shard, but at least it's to get you closer. So if you pair this dragon tournament with the dungeon divers that is about to end, it should get you closer to 1 prism crystals. Besides, you'll be getting some trash artifacts you sell as silver, or you get some game-changing speed gear if you're still looking for those type of early game gear. So I will be trying especially to see if I can put together an epic only team that can fight the dragon at hard mode stage. You remember, hard mode stage 1 of the dragon is far more better than normal 25 because of the increased chances of 6-star artifacts or the small chance of getting a mythical artifact. So while you're putting together that hard mode, that normal mode team that can do it at 24, 25, try to see if that same team can push up to hard 1 or 2, because at 2 is currently void affinity. So this should be the aim for most players who are currently fine doing 24 or 25. See if you can get to this stage. So I'll not do it right now because to make the video longer than I expect it to be, but I will try it on stream, twitch.tv/Brick5D, to see how far I can go. Will I be stuck at 24 with everybody else and get my prism crystals that way, or can I push my way up to all the way to hard mode? I'll maybe give an update on the Discord channel if I eventually get it done. So I don't want to begin to guess champions right now, but right off the bat, if I should recommend some champions that will help you with hard mode content, remember the hard mode stage of the dragon is not so different from the level 25 content. The difference is he does increase attack on himself, and he also takes poisons. He takes poison damage. It's not like the fire knight where he switches his poison source altogether when it gets to hard mode. The dragon on on hard mode still takes poison damage, so that's not so difficult. So if I should recommend some champions that can help you in that content, I think some MVPs will be Venomage. Let me get to my artifact, my champion storage, and see. Most of them will be in the vault though. Epics only, right? So let's just put the category to only epics and see some MVPs right here. Decrease attack is useful in that content for sure. If you want to get through the waves really fast, your combination of Seer, you can never forget your Seer, and who does she go with all the time? What's his name now? Archmaid Helmont. There it is. Sia and Archmaid Helmont, 2 champions that can just melt the waves so you don't get stuck at that stage, and you bring 3 other champions along to help you survive the boss big hits, something like that. So that would be an easy way to melt the waves. And if you want to bring more poisons, I'm thinking ally protection and poisons from Toragi the Frog might be important so you can survive longer. To just make this run 100% successful, you will need a consistent decrease attack champion on the boss like a Sepulchre Sentinel, or who else now? Skull Crusher is not needed right here. Geomancer is not too relevant against that boss content. If you're too slow, Deacon Armstrong can always be in your leader slot to make sure you don't take so much damage, and you have AoE decrease defense from him to make sure that the waves get decreased defense on them before Sia goes to nuke them down. You don't want to bring anybody that resets their champion cooldown after Sia melts in the first wave. You have to wait until the second wave for them to get their skills back. So there's no champion in the epic category that can reset the cooldown of Sia's skill, right? We only know of a rare champion and legendaries that do that. Sia just have to wait to get her skills back again to use it on wave 2. So those are a few recommended ones. As for the boss stage, for the boss specifically, you can bring a Venomage for consistent poison. I already said Toragi, so with Toragi the Frog and Venomage, both of them can handle the boss and take him down while. So the only thing is, how can you get them to that boss stage? And that's where, if you don't have a Sia, you can always bring in a normal what do you call this, Stagnite and Terrell, decrease defense, decrease attack, whatever you can do to get through the waves, do it. But just make sure you bring at least 2 poison as well. I don't know if 1 poison is enough. Venomage alone maybe, but I want to bring Toragi the Frog because of that ally protection. That boss hits hard. So those are the few recommendations I would say will be MVP in this Dragon mode. So let me know in the comments if you're able to put together a team that could beat it at 25, or you got all the way to hard mode with only epic teams. I'd love to see your teams that you put together so I can also learn from you. Maybe I'll be fighting it in hard, in normal mode, and then I see your team and I move on to hard mode. All right, that's the first part of this video. I just wanted to share that information. That's the only thing that in raid that is happening right now that I'm interested in. If you're very competitive in clan versus clan, take note of the objectives this week is Minotaur farming. So it's time for you to go get masteries and get double points up to 20,000 to get your clan winning clan versus clan tournament. So that's one I will focus on. Sure, knock this off. And faction wars, of course, this will always be done daily if you farm the faction war at the high level 21 of all the bosses. And then campaign objectives, there's no champion training going on, so I doubt anybody will be doing this. But how did I do it? Oh, champion objectives, how did I get this one done so far right now? 13,000. I don't know what I did to get champions for the first time. Did I open shards? Not just getting champions, upgrading champions also works. Ascending champions, I think I ascended a few champions, so that also works. Upgrading champions, books, yes, books. So as part of CVC, one of the first thing we do is go into our epic skill tomes and use it, our legendary skill tomes and use it. So this might be the best time to begin to get legendary skill tomes upgraded on your champions, and that's it. 30,000 points plus 3,000 for that boosted one. I know I didn't do any champion training. I was wondering how I got points right here. So you might be able to also get rare souls, perfect souls. I might as well do this. I don't know why I'm saving this. Since it's part of CVC, right? Since it's part of the ways to get points right here, I might as well go into this altar of souls and summon this 66. I don't know. Boosted chance of getting some amazing champions right here. Ancora, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star perfect soul will be amazing for my account. I don't have any souls on her right now, and she's a champion I use a lot in PvP. Let me see if she's in the wish list. She's not in the wish list. He already has 3-star or 4-star. It's time to take him off, or I should leave him there until he gets 5-star or 6-star. This champion, I won't use this champion right now, so I think Ancora is who I use right now. So let her go in there. She doesn't have soul at all, and just like that champion also doesn't have any perfect soul. So I didn't plan this to be part of the video, but I just saw that it was part of the ways to get points for the ongoing CVC. Ooh, that's a Kinagashi 5-star, unexpected. Yes, your chances of getting 5-star is boosted for this event. 5 and 6-star is boosted. Let's see. 2-star Deacon Armstrong. That's a legendary 5-star. No, a 2-star Oela. Mythical 1-star. Nope, we don't want it. So I'm getting tournament points. I'm getting CVC points. Anywhere I can get CVC points, because God knows I don't have a lot of fusing to do. 2-star Adeline. We already have Adeline as 4-star or 5-star on this account because she was given for almost free. We had to work for her perfect soul though. Was it given for free? I forget. That's a champion I will need to take a look at. Tomorrow I expect to drop 2 champion guides because I'm farming masteries for those champions right now, and you see those videos tomorrow. That's Sigfrond. I don't think I have just 63. I have more than 63 to summon. Bronze and Frozen Banshee 4-star. Countess Leagues 3-star is a new one, I think. Alright. Did I run out of space? No, I ran out of these items. Alright, let's go to this Mystic Market and make some more, because this is the best time to summon this. There's no other reason why I'm saving them than boosted chance like this. Do I have 3.5? Yes. Should I go make space? Yes. That's a legendary. That's a 1-star Torment. I think I have Torment higher than that already. Ruella. I keep getting Frozen Banshee. I don't know. She's one of the few rares I have, so I just left that there as my wishlist champion. Collect all this. Alright. Let me go clear out some space right here by selling some of these low grade ones. Can I just select all of them? Does it work? Yeah. But there's no select all button. It does show all the ones I wanted to sell, but there's no select all button to sell all. So I have to click. Unfortunate. I might see if I have Frozen Banshee at a lower blessing than 3-star and upgrade that. Let's see. Gold hearts. So let's see, is there any other ones? Epics, yes. All these 1-star epics needs to go, so I probably have them higher than this right now. I'll hold on to that. I tend to build two copies of this dude though for City of Centranos, so maybe I should hold on to one. Nope. For legendaries, did I get any duplicate copies? No duplicates. Alright, so I don't know if this is enough space. Oh, I got duplicate copies of this dude. That's a 1-star. That's a 1-star. And I can sell both. Alright. I don't know if that's enough space to summon 43, but hopefully it is. I really don't come into this type of Soulstone summoning if expecting anything nice, except it. Avir. Wishlist 2-star. I currently have it more than 2-star. Avir 6-star. Now, why wasn't it a 6-star Narcissus? That would have been amazing. This is not as exciting as Shard opening. Even if I get a 6-star, no, that's a Bellanor 1-star. Champion I do not own yet. Krata. And is it the last one? Wishlist Rueda. Yaga. Champion I have no choice but to take him to 60 and bid for City of Centranos. Ambassador Litlin 5-star. Not an epic that I want 5-star for. I think this is really the last one now. I think all this network delays is bad because of bad weather. So cloudy outside. Come on. Here we go. Maybe my 6-star is loading up right now. That's why it took so long. Come on, end it in a good note. I have 6 more to pull single pulls now. Oh, 3 more to go. 1, 2, and the last one. Nothing exciting. So there's the awakening boost also for these immortal soul stones. 2x chances of getting 6-star perfect souls. And I currently have enough to... The question is 6-star perfect soul for epics and legendaries, or rares are included? See, it has a chance of giving you 6-star perfect soul for rares also. So this might be the best time to summon your immortal soul stones. It is really the best time, but I wouldn't say it's worth spending your essence on though. I wouldn't say it's worth spending your essence on. I'd rather spend my essence on this than this right now. It depends. I'm not feeling lucky today, so maybe I'll just hold on for now. And yeah, I got a new one. Ooh, for Uko. That's an improvement. Well, at the first one, will be a little bit of an improvement. And maybe 4-star for Aox. Champion I don't use that often anymore, but it's amazing in the early game for sure. Wood painted. She came in clutch for Emu's boss. I'm glad I didn't sell that 1-star deity. I thought I already had him. It's always nice to check. Ooh, I knew this was an upgrade for my Frozen Banshee. Early game Poisoner. When you have no options but to use, alright. That's all we got. Oh, I think I got more than that. But that's all I want to unlock right now. Alright, now for the last piece of information I wanted to go over. It's not that exciting news. This is the new legendary, and it will be part of the one that we get, or those who participate in the upcoming PvP mode, clan PvP mode called Siege, right? Those who participate, it's going to be a final reward in the upcoming PvP mode. Her name is Lamasu Skills or Autoratrix. Let's just call her Lamasu. Lamasu is the name. All right. So I have to read out what they say about her before we can check out her skills. She's from the Demon Storm faction. Her rarity is a legendary, of course, not a mythical, although she does look a little bit like a mythical champion. She's a support champion, Void Affinity, which is supposed to make it worth your time. Lamasu is a great champion for both PvE and PvP content. Even if we obtain that from PvP, they say she's also useful for PvE content. Having decreased attack debuff as part of her A1 and being able to block buff along with decreased speed debuff for her A2. Is that an AoE though? The A2 that plays block buff debuff along with decreased speed debuff for on her A2. With no hit when targeting a boss, so she doesn't need to hit, which means the debuff will go through Poison Cloud. They're clearly telling you where you could use this champion right now, Hydra. Hopefully it's going to be an AoE. If they mention Hydra, I think it's definitely an AoE. We'll check out the skill. Makes Lamasu a valuable addition to your Hydra team. Add a True Fear debuff to control the enemies. A single target A3. Okay, the A3 is single target skill to support an ally by removing all debuffs and then placing intercept to protect them from control debuffs. Ship included. So intercept does stop ship, right? And the ability to boost the turn meter and reset the cooldown of that very same ally, in addition to a unique passive skill providing Lamasu with the immunity to ship debuff, so she cannot be shipped. That's a passive. Immunity to ship debuff, and you have a perfect match of arena battles. Sprinkle that with the ability to destroy enemies' accuracy and resistance, and you get an overall amazing support champion that can help your team in long fights and will be a great new addition to your roster. So that's all Raid had to say about her. Now it's time for us to take a closer look at her character, skills, and all that good stuff. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one because it won't be easy to obtain this champion. So maybe at the 1 year time or 6 months time, no matter how long it takes to get her, when we get her at that time, then we can begin to say that. But right now you can look at the skills and decide whether it's worth your clan's time to come together and band together and build champions and try to push this new PvP siege mode so you can obtain her fast. Well, that's the A1 decrease attack, AoE block buff and through fear, and A3 that removes all debuffs from a single ally, then places that intercept on them, also fills that ally's stun meter by 50% and resets the cooldown of that ally's skill. So it's most likely it's going to be a damage dealer that she just activates for him to go in there and go crazy. So that means this is probably the skill you want to start the battle with if you bring this champion into the arena, not this one. This one is probably going to be block buff debuff for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. That's the Hydra skill, the A1, the Hydra skill too, right? But this intercept can also be useful in the Hydra, I guess, a little bit. So let's see. On the passive is the one that she benefits from. This champion is immune to ship debuff. No cooldown, just that's it. She's totally immune to ship debuff, and that's for a lot of people who feature in the arena because of that. Each debuff placed by this champion decreases a target stun meter by 5% and decreases the resistance and accuracy by 10%. So that's good. Increase speed in all battles by 24. It's not 30, but 24. Definitely going to be useful in everywhere, not just arena aura. That's amazing for her aura. All right, that's all I have to say about Lamasu. Let's see when she joins the game and see whether she will be so easy to obtain from that siege, or it's something that will take us 6 months or 3 months or whatever. All right, that's everything that is happening in Raid from my end. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily Raid content. Later, guys.